Next question I got on the Facebooks was hoping to get some advice, competing this Sunday in under 90 kilograms. Spent the last 3 days on tuna and heaps of water and dropped from 93.5 kilos to 88 kilos. Wondering what strategies you would have for making weight for my Saturday weigh-in whilst restoring my muscle glycogen or whatever. First off, if you're just eating nothing but tuna and water and you're already 2 kilos under, you're starving yourself for no reason. When I make weight, I weigh about 175. I weigh, like, when I cut, so 80 kilos is what I'd cut to if we're going to talk foreign. I'm going to weigh that for as little amount of time as I possibly can. Usually just a couple hours. And then I'm going to rehydrate, because the less time I'm starving and deplete, and I'm in that very depleted state, the better. I don't want to spend an entire week under. So you did that wrong. Sorry, don't freak out. You'll be fine. But you already made weight, so I don't know why you're asking me how to make weight. You're already under, and in the future, you probably don't need to stress about it as much. I know making weight, I did the same things the first couple times I cut, and then you kind of go, oh, well, it's not as hard as you thought. I can drop a lot of weight fast. This is why it's good to do trial cuts if you've never cut weight before, or you're trying to make a new weight class, to kind of see how your body reacts to water loading, etc. Just, if you want to see, Google how to cut weight, starting strongman. My article on how to do, a drastic water cut will pop up. But you asked how to replenish afterwards, so that's what I'm mainly going to cover in this video. Where a lot of people, like, the cutting weight part is pretty easy, and I feel like if you hate yourself enough, almost anyone can do it, and you don't care about suffering. Replenishing and actually, like, getting your body back to normal and in a competitive way without losing, just being too depleted and not performing, that's the hard part. And where I, in the past, and many others, that tend to mess up is the just cram your face with every food you've been imagining eating for the past however long. It doesn't really work very well. I mean, it works. I think less so in strongman, where you're doing more than like 9 lifts, like a powerlifting meet. It's a little more important. So you want to think that fluids and salt are the main thing. And my main advice right now is to just stop listening to everything I say and just Google Mike Mustel cutting weight. He has some great articles on how to replenish, and they're going to tell it way better than I will right now. So, like, if I just go, like, let's say I made weight, I cut from like 180, I cut from 190 to 175. Good amount of weight. Pretty damn depleted at that point. And everyone's like, let's go to IHOP and just load up, eat as much as you possibly can. I'm not going to be able to restore a lot of weight that way, because I just filled my gut up, and now I'm just tired. I'm just stressed to the max. I starved my body for, a day or whatever, and now I just filled it with way more food consumption in one meal than it's had. I can't really get more in after that. You want to eat smaller meals, and remember that fluids is number one. So right after I make weight, I'm going to down about half a Pedialyte to replenish my electrolytes and, get some fluid, get some salt back in me. And I'm going to eat something light that's very salty, like Chex Mix, Rice Krispie Treat, just something with good carbs. And you don't even really need to worry too much about protein at this point. I'm just going to take like small snack, and I'm not ever going to eat till I'm full this entire day. And I'm talking about a 24-hour weigh-in. I've never done a 2-hour weigh-in, can't talk on them. And I'm just going to keep eating those small meals. Then I'll probably, either go out to lunch with everyone, or get like a sandwich, something like that. Again, something easy. I'm not gonna eat till I'm full. I'm probably gonna eat about half my meal. I'm gonna take it to go, and then order another of the same thing to go. And I don't want to eat a bunch of like sugar and junk, because it's just going to distress your GI. Then you're just to be shitting everywhere because you just put all of this back in the, you just put all this crap back in your body after you're already, your salts already deplenished, your electrolytes already deplenished. So then I'm just going to start sipping on, just sugar water, basically, Gatorade, diluted Gatorade. I love the powders. I also, then kind of go water, back to another thing of Pedialyte. If you can get the Pedialyte packs, it works even better. I kind of described this in the How to Cut Weight. Just eating small meals throughout the day and just pounding water. And another thing I stole from Mike Mustel was a full pulp orange juice, nice steak for dinner. Seems like a great combo. But mainly just worry about getting your fluids back, and don't eat till you're full, and eat nice small meals that whole time so you don't disrupt your GI and just feel too bloated and gross. And you don't really, for strongman, there's no real point in like bloating up, because you're probably going to have to do some sort of like, you're not just going for a max squat. If it's a really heavy event like the Pro Arnold, and if you're competing at the Pro Arnold, you're not listening to my advice anyways. It's a little different, or something like really heavy, but for the most part, it's going to be something for reps, it's going to be for time. It's not as important, so you don't want to feel all bloated and slow anyway, so there's no point to like oversaturate too much like that. So get in your electrolytes, drink Pedialyte, diluted Gatorade throughout the day. Do not stop pounding liquids, light meals, tons of carbs. Don't stress out too much.